We are so proud of how far you've come along in your riding skills. Look at all you've accomplished so far. At the Flying G, we are committed to teaching proper horsemanship techniques so you can always have a safe and fun ride. Horses have 4 gaits, or ways that they move: walk, trot, canter, and gallop. We will be focusing on the trot in this video. It will also be the focus of your lessons this session. When the horse trots, they go from the 4-beat walk to a rather bumpy 2-beat gait called the trot. It can be very jarring and surprising at first. This causes that distinctive 1-2 beat of the trot that the rider feels. This can be a bit unexpected, and the rider will many times pull back on the reins for balance. What this ends up doing is slowing the horse down. So if you're having difficulty getting your horse to trot, check to make sure there is slack in your reins and you aren't pulling back. It is said that if you can ride the trot well, you can ride any gait well. The trot is indeed challenging to master. The first thing to focus on is to make sure that your heels are down. This keeps you settled into the saddle and makes sure you are on your balance point. The balance point is when you roll onto your pants pockets just to the point where you can lift your legs. There should be a straight line from your ear, shoulder, hip, and back of the heel. Head up. Looking down can cause your balance point to shift forward, drawing you out of the saddle. It's tempting to rise a bit out of the saddle and brace against the bumpy trot. However, this destroys your secure seat and makes it easier for the rider to become unbalanced and topple off. In the future, you will learn the rising trot or posting. You will be taught how to safely rise with the horse's movement, but for now we are discussing the sitting trot in this video. Don't grab the horn while you're trotting. This also causes you to pull up and out of the saddle. Instead, if you must use the horn for stability, grab the top of the horn and push back. This pushes your seat securely into the saddle and helps you stay on your balance point. Take time to get to know the feel of the trot. It's a 1-2 beat rising up and down and forward as the horse moves. You need to work on having flexible hips that move with the saddle. Pretend someone has put glue all over your saddle and your hips are stuck to the seat. Practice this at the walk first. If your hips are moving with the walk, you should feel like you're pedaling a bicycle backwards. At the trot, feel your hips go up and down. Don't pinch with your knees. This closes and stiffens your hips, causing you to lose your secure seat by lifting you up and out of the saddle, and causing your upper body to lean forward. Relax your legs to help open your hips so they are free to move with the horse. This will allow you to move with the trot and smooth things out a bit. This really works your core muscles. As you learn to move along with your horse rather than against them, you will improve the communication you have with the horse. You will find they will become more responsive to your cues and be a more willing partner. The key to becoming a good rider is just time in the saddle and practicing good riding techniques. Don't get frustrated. Think of this: each ride you have brings you that much closer to mastering the skill. Just like the trot can be bumpy and surprising at first, life can also have its bumps and surprises. Things may not go well in school, even with family members. Whatever the problems and difficulties you have in life, you always have a true friend who will come along beside you. This true friend is Jesus. He has promised to be with you and never leave you. He will always be at your side. Don't forget to pray and ask for wisdom and help whenever you need it. The Lord Himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Deuteronomy 31:8.